Alrighty. It's that time again. So, last time we spent a little bit grinding the Chalice dungeons, which might actually be a good idea for at least a little bit, so I can get just a little bit of blood echoes, but that shouldn't take more than 10 or so minutes. Hey, welcome back, Crumley. Yep, we're heading back to Cainhurst, and no, we're not heading back to Cainhurst. We're headed to Cainhurst, but first I need to do a little bit of grinding since, yeah, I don't think 12 blood vials is gonna cut it. Granted, I could try, but I'm not about to risk my life on that. Alright. That's only enough for 2, though. Oh boy. Grinding in this wasteland is a nightmare. Ugh. Afternoon. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Maybe even good morning. Maybe not the best place to grind, since it only gives me enough for 1 per... Yeah, so what if I was killed by the blob? It'd take... So what if I was killed by the blob? I mean, it absorbs more damage than I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Come on. I'm done playing around now. Alright. So much better than ACT prep. So you're trying to take the ACT? Interesting choice for now. But I'm glad. Some would argue a good offense works just as well. Yeah, see. Oh shoot. Okay. Alright. Bloodborne's actually so hard because the only effective defense is iframes. True. But offense is definitely where it's at, though. You could take hits with the shield, but... No, you could take hits with a shield for upwards of about 5 seconds, but you can take hits for a little bit. Eh. Oh, it's in there. I'm lazy. I'm not running. Sue me all you want. I don't care. I'm not running. I can either... I can be lazy, or I can use the things that are collecting up dust, so... May as well do it. That means only 2 are in storage right now. What's the best place? I need to go here anyway, actually. And Old Yarnum. I'm glad to be interrupting everyone's business by streaming, so, you know. I should not have done that much damage. Something's up. A 151 damage should not be enough to take that down. Oh, alright, maybe it is. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Alright. So, because this is the road to platinum, oh, I could sell that for a decent bit. Because this is the road to platinum, I think it's high time I do a little bit of, I grab... screw it. Yellow. Oh. Yeah, this was the right way. Okay. Oh, wait. Alright. You know what? I don't even care if I die now. You know, based on the voice, I'm not too sure it is a hit. It is a he, but... Hey, you know, I'm going down. I'm about to take... No, not even that. You just didn't hear its majestic voice? I mean, like, come on. Majestic voice that is able to make me want to just jump, just succumb to gravity long before. Ugh. Yeah, like that, pretty much. Ooh, murky blood. Didn't think I would be getting any of that soon, so that's interesting. Alright, one more order of business. Well, I remember a while back, Crumley, you were asking for a specific cutscene to happen when I was here. So, I think I'm about to deliver. Possibly. Yeah, however, I do have to take care of the giant... I do have to take care of the giant threat here. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, alright. Oh shoot. By the skin of my frickin' toes. Okay. Dodge that. You know, the trial run for this earlier was a lot better than I thought it would be. Alright, hold on. Yes, we're getting patches of spider. But I'm also gonna get a major headache trying to get enough blood echoes to make sure I can buy a lot of heals. Cause yikes. Because yeah, I loaded up the save about 5 minutes before I started streaming. Realized I was down by all of my vials. And then further realized I had died and have no echoes. So there we go. So it'll probably take a little bit, but we'll get there. Oh shoot. Okay, alright. It's alright. It's alright. I didn't die. iframe, iframe, iframe. I am okay. Yep. There we go. Keep on running. And there we go. This one area that has been the bane of my existence is now done. Anyways. Uh-oh. And I just Elden Ring jumped over, I just Sekiro jumped over a swipe. I don't even know how I did that. And now. for the one person that has been asking for this one time. Oh my word. Just... yeah, okay. That's... now that that's that, it's time. This way to witness a miracle. Nope. Nope. Yep, alright. For the record, this would just spit me out right back at the main poison swamp. The one just before the Winter Lantern, so it's not that important. However, getting vengeance for everything I've just been through, that's totally important. Oh. Alright. Anyways. Free item. Absolutely nothing I care about. Huh. That wasn't the way I was meaning to do it, but I mean it worked. So what's that? Anyways. Don't you just love money? I don't really feel like going. Are we joking right now? Let's go. Anyways, 2 things I've set out to do have been accomplished. And now yeah, it was decently close. It was pretty decently close. Now anyway, I have one more thing to do before I set off into Cainhurst, since that's probably my next order of business. Anyways, since this is probably a good time, I think my strategy for Logarius is probably just whittle him down to his second phase, and then that should make my life a little bit easier. since once he's in second phase, it should be decently easy to get a backstab. And because my skill is currently 40, I've got a sneaking suspicion it's not going to be that hard. I say that, and then the cockiness is going to come bite me. It's probably going to bite me very hard later, so I'll enjoy the moments of cockiness. Alright. Oh. Okay. That should clear out. Oh wait, I missed that. Which wouldn't have been good, because that's one weapon down. Oh. The red moon hangs low and beasts rule the streets. Are we left no other choice than to burn it all to cinders? No, you probably could have done something else. I mean, fire is a pretty terrible way to go. Oh, I didn't get you? Okay. I am way too overleveled for that guy. And these crows really need to learn to take a hint. Because, my word, they are really persistent. And that should conclude my old Yarnamite, my old Yarnaminian business. And now it's time to suffer. Because I hate this area with a passion. I love this area, but I hate this area, so... Okay. Witch's abode should put me close enough. Alright. So, while we have some downtime until something actually important pops up, I think what I'm thinking is that next stream should be focused on Upper Cathedral Ward, and maybe take down Gehrman and Gehrman only. Or I could wait for Gehrman and start the DLC, because those are probably just the easiest possible ways to take this down. Either that, or I continue down the Chalice dungeons, but it doesn't really matter. Something's gonna happen, but I don't really know what yet. Anyway, ride or die. Ride or die. Yep. In all of its glory. It's castle time. As we begin to walk through a not so wonderful winter wonderland. All right. One lamp down. And now it's basically just time to pray. Yeah. Despite their great output value, I hate these things with a passion. Okay. Oh, wait. These things do frenzy. I forget. Not these things specifically, just later enemies. Uh-oh. Alright. I think I should be fine against this one. Oh yeah. What a wonderful blood it is to ride. Oh my word. One more of these things. Okay. Alright. This was my... This was about the best I've done against these things. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't think anything pops up until I actually commit a crime. Oh, nope. Oh. Skill makes this a cakewalk. Okay. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Shower me with your ghostly tears. I will not be doing anything about your tears. Only contributing to why they're tears. Alrighty. Yep. There we go. Come on. Yes, I do see you. Come on. Come on. I'm on a roll. Let's go. I'm on a roll. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Ghostly backstab. Oh yeah. Why is backstabbing a ghost just so satisfying? It just feels so wrong that it's right. Then again, probably committing murder on these things for a second time, not the highest thing from a moral standpoint, but this game entirely lacks morals, so who am I to judge? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is going well. It's going so well. Ugh. The marbled walls. Oh shoot. Oh. Yeah. No. Only I am allowed the honor. Oh boy. Never mind. Why was I scared of a little old maiden with a cane? Anyways. Okay. Now that was uncalled for. Now that was entirely uncalled for. And I am now the fancy new proprietor of a new dress. So, and no, I will not be using it. I will save that for absolutely 0 occasions. Because I do not want to wear it for no good reason. Now that was a... Now that was just a boring move, sir. You didn't have to jump back. Come on now. Yes, hello. Hello. The moment you attack as they are standing on 2 legs, it seems as though they get possessed. Come on. Okay. Whew. Alright. I see you. Come on. Alright, now that just hurt. Like, come on. You are on absolutely nothing. Oh my gosh, Margo, please. I'm doing alright, Margo, thank you. Alright. Let's see. How is this gonna go? Probably terribly. Alright. Okay, never mind. You just didn't try against me. Rookie mistake. You'll get him next time, child. Oh. That was one hell of a combo. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Alright. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, never mind. You weren't struggling. Oh, you're kidding me. No. You don't get that. You don't get that honor. Okay? The only people that have any honor, that have the honor of slaughtering me in cold blood, are bosses, are groups of more than 3 people. Let me just do this before I entirely forget about it. There we go. Okay. Move. Move. Okay. I didn't want to hear... Oh, you're so alive. Oh, you're so alive. Okay. Alright. These ungodly sounds remind me of... It is a nice noise, but these ungodly sounds remind me of fighting Vicar Amelia. Because the Vicar couldn't shut her dang trap. And boy, was that annoying. It is not that serious. Oh crap. There we go. Alright, come on. Come on. Keep it going. Oh shoot. Alright. As much as I'd love to put these weeping ladies to rest, there are entirely too many of them, and they will respawn the moment I die or come back. So it's barely worth the effort. Hence why I'm not taking the effort by any chance. Nor am I fighting absolutely anything in this room, because this room sucks, and I am not about to take any risks. Alright, come on. Go on, where's the other one? There you are. Oh boy. This is... Oh no. No, not here. I still don't get how they're just able to stun lock me. How they're just able to lock me in place. I don't understand. Yo. Out. Nope. Shoot. Oh my word, please. I hate this room with a passion now. I never realized that before. But I'm starting to realize I hate this room with a passion. For the love of everything, I'm trying to keep my eardrums intact. Shut your pie hole. Please and thank you. I've had to shut you up already, and I'm not about to do it again. Alright, I got everything over here. Oof. This intense screaming is always just so pleasant to the ears that I'm starting to think cats dragging their claws across blackboards are more pleasant sounds. Yeah, no. I'm keeping you up here, and I'm keeping me up here. So don't try it. Alrighty. Now, before I use another Bold Hunter's Mark and return to the lamp, I will be grabbing this, I forget what it's called, it's like Warm Tinge Bloodstone or something, I don't know. Warm Blood Gemstone, yeah, that. The Knight's Wig, and I think it's more Bold Hunter's Marks and maybe a Cold Blood. I'm not too sure, but yeah, that's awfully nice of you. Oh, and that was enough. Okay, that was though. Enjoy your night. All right, where are you at? There you are. Okay. That was uncalled for. Okay. Oh, shoot. Ugh. These little gremlins need to shut their traps. Ugh. Anyway. Dangerously jumping across roofs. Doesn't everyone just love jumping across roofs? I mean, isn't it just peaceful? The constant threat of death looming at every corner, it's only like ambient noise, you know. And returning. Alright. Now, before I make my try against the Logarius, let me just... Okay. I can upgrade this weapon one time. That'll have to be enough. Because I'm not leveling up. Whether that be the most stupid decision of my life or not. I'm leveling up, never mind. Just 26, that'll be fine. 26 should be enough. Alright. Now. Just how much damage am I doing again? Hold on. Accursed controls. Okay. 154. Nope, that's physical defense. I was looking in the wrong place. 286. Okay. Is there any way to do any kind of extra damage? Right. There isn't. Alright. Yeah. A little bit more stamina should be fine. Okay. And now. Now I just gotta hope I'm well enough prepared. Because Logarius is not a fight I'm particularly the best at. But we're gonna try. Because it would probably hurt my ego to at least not try once. Alright, come on. Alright, cool. Are we kidding me? Alright, anyways. Up 2, 3, 4, up 2, 3, 4, up 2. Is it just me or do they sound like seagulls? Like, I'm not currently in a castle. I'm on the freaking shore. I'm on the shore of like a I'm on like a dock or a pier, and then the seagulls are just begging me for food. That's the vibe I'm getting from them. Anyways, the adventures of John Not Bloody have taken him to the top of a castle where it's basically just hope you don't die. Now, how ironic is it that Logarius he is rapid firing attacks. Alright. Oh shoot. Oh no. Come on. Come a little bit off the wall, please. Please get away from the edge. Please come a little closer. Come a little closer, please. Thank you. Come on, come on. Oh shoot. Bad timing. What are we doing? Oh no. Alright. Game. Game, set, match. He was really just spamming those attacks, though. That was... I just felt like he was offending... It just felt like he was trying to offend me. Like, yeesh. Anyway. Where is it at? There it is. I am now a king. King John Not Bloody. And as I have defeated the king of the Vile Bloods, it is now my turn to ascend to the throne. That is probably not the way it works around here, but I take this as a meritocracy. Anyway, I am absolutely doing this because this is I'm gonna have to say sorry in advance to people who are gonna be fans of this. Right. Anywho. Yep. Quick poll in the chat, even though I don't know how to set a poll. Are we fans of Queen Annalise? Oh, I have more than enough. I have more than enough. Okay. I miscalculated. That should be enough. That's way more than enough. Okay. And now... a weapon of mass destruction has entered my inventory. Am I going to be able to use it? No, because I'm probably not investing in Blood Tinge. However, that's what the Blade of Mercy and the Saw Spear are for. Anyway, now that Cainhurst is done, it's time to progress in the main story. Ooh, I gotta get that tool too. I almost forgot about it. It doesn't really matter right now. We'll get it eventually. Yeah, I don't really mind. 1,300. Actually, that's pretty good. That should have been enough. Okay. Bloodstone chunk again. Probably not the best idea to fight that. But yeah, I may as well test my strength on it, right? That worked out pretty dang well. I already opened it down here. Okay. Alright, I have wasted my time. It's alright. We have almost every boss out of the way that I can possibly do so far. Excluding the upper ward, but I'll probably be able to do that after Wet Nurse. And that'll... and... if I even make it to Wet Nurse... you know what, I'll probably end stream after Wet Nurse is down. Which... I realistically don't know how long that'll take me. Yeah, I forgot to account for the fact that he can attack too. Yeah. Clearly. Clearly. I am very qualified. I am very, very qualified. Anyway. I think this is actually my frenzy set too, so I think I should probably be fine. That was a... I didn't think that would be enough for a parry. Okay. Oh, right. And then the leeches drop out. That was one. Okay. Hitting every obstacle in the book. I did something to its AI. Yes, brain, I do understand. I do understand your pain, brain. Anyways. I've got a little bit of cleanup to do next stream. That's... Alright. Very, very simple. Oh no. This has actually gone a lot better than I thought it would have. Quick pick. That'll make my life a lot easier. Okay. A little bit of inventory reorganization. That's always a helpful thing. How much is this gonna do? Almost enough for a takedown. Oh. I didn't get the second parry. Parry? Dang. Second visceral. The real question is... Oh my word. Oh shoot. Anyways. Alright. Giants out of the way. A little bit of a something something back here. This is a stage of the game that I have entirely forgotten what items are where. So... Uh-oh. Is it two-handed right now? It might be. No, it's not. Okay. Alright, we're fine. I just have to make sure I'm getting as much blood out of his back as I possibly can. A little bit of blood has never hurt nobody. Okay. Now. All right. This is bad. This is really bad. This is abs. Yep. Absolutely terrible seems to be the exact right word. Okay. That clearly didn't work, so we're gonna try a new approach. In the exact wrong area. But it doesn't matter where it is. I'm gonna have to test the strategy anyway. Even with a little bit of an angry fire beast on my back. I'm probably fine, right? Nope, absolutely not. Yeah, turn back. The big one has it. Our... Oh boy. 38,000 blood echoes and the big guy has it. Okay. I hope no one has arachnophobia. Yo. Get in front of the ding-ding doorway. Uh-oh. Oh boy. What are we talking about? The darn thing cannot see me. Okay. Do I care that I'm absolutely not taking this fight? Uh-oh. In the way it was meant to be taken? No, because this thing is... Desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh no. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to do it. It didn't work. It was rather sad. Anyway, yet another enemy that I am absolutely running by because fighting with 6 less blood vials than normal maxes is not something I want to have in my cards today. Oh boy. No, no, no. I'm... Okay, we're fine, we're fine. As daring as I would love to be, right now is not the time. Right now is most certainly not the time. So, okay, let's see what weapons I do have. I do have not a lot. Okay, I sold the saw cleaver. Alright, so anyway, it may as well be time to start working on the weapon collection, because I will need to do it sooner or later. And yeah, I should have all of that now, unless I sold it to nitrous, which I very well might have. Any case, I don't care. I'm buying that because I'm not risking anything. Do I have enough to? Yes, I do. Okay. Do I have any low ranking? Yeah, that'll work. Will it work? Yeah, it will. Okay, we're fine. Okay. Let's see. Can I do anything about these? Nothing I plan on. Okay. Alright, so that's alright. Murgo's Loft Base. Yep. We're beginning to ascend the tower, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to ascend the tower. In any rate, I'm probably just skipping these enemies because fighting right now, it's an idea. A good one? Possibly. My favorite one? No. Caution, a little bit of caution certainly goes a long way too, so I don't think there's anything down here either that I particularly care about, so I'm just gonna run. That should probably just be a Madman's Knowledge, which I will probably grab. Never mind, it's Blood Elixir. Okay. Reminder, I did say this is the part of the game where I've entirely forgotten what items are which. So that is a rather useless elevator in my rather expert opinion. Stairs would have been just fine because we're gonna have to do something. Oh boy. Because we have another shortcut available to us in about 30 seconds, which is not a lot of seconds. Oh shoot. Come on. Yeah. Let's go, little doggos. Oh yeah, and in case you haven't noticed, this is the part of the game where things start to get a little weird. Crows have dog heads and dogs have crow heads. So yeah. We're now fighting hybrids. Which is definitely a reason it's called a nightmare. Alright, making good progress. Alright. Now, do I make that jump? I honestly did not think I would make that. Okay. This has actually gone really solid. And now the baby crying has started. It will not stop. There will in fact be a straight solid 30 seconds of it later on. And now it's time to fight Mikolash, host of the nightmare. Or as I like to call him, Mikolash, the eccentric guy who always sounds like he's in the middle of watching some NSFW content. And no, that is not an exaggeration. I wish I were joking. Oh shoot, I missed. I'm probably gonna skip through his dialogue on accident. Because he's just gonna make it a lot worse. Ah, I was too late. I might have actually been able to get in there first try. Anyway. Okay. And now it's time for the arguably worst part of the fight. And now, Mikolash, the eccentric guy who always sounds like he's watching NSFW content, is dead. And my sanity is restored. Because this guy is always such a pain. And that was also one of the most necessary but unnecessary cutscenes, because a door opened and a bridge was raised. Anyway, 60,000 blood echoes, which officially means this is the quote-unquote hardest boss I've fought so far. That is an utter lie. But hey, 60,000 blood echoes is 60,000 blood echoes. Which I'm probably going to spend for probably a few levels in... I don't know. Oh yeah. That's fine. Yeah. 2 levels in that is actually really decent. That was the wrong thing. I've got 4. Can I purchase them yet? Yes, I can. Do I have 40 insight? No, I don't. And I'll probably just keep that for now. That'll probably be fine. For now, though, we're putting those to good use. And anyway, it's time to ascend the tower once more. Except this time, we're reaching the top. That wasn't a body. Okay. Alright. Oh, and now I'm able to upgrade my weapon. It's alright. Let me actually register this shortcut. And while I'm registering the shortcut, I may as well do this. For no good reason. Full sprint. Full sprint. I am not dealing with this. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Alrighty. Alright. Now that that's been done, I'm gonna go back here, grab whatever that item was. Then descend that hole and hopefully be fast enough. There wasn't an item up here. I was insane. Okay. Alright, that makes a lot of sense actually. Okay. It's alright. Because now, descending. Okay. I missed. Now, that was very disappointing. But I am now able to level up my saw spear to 10. Once I, get my blood echoes back, but that's whatever. It's alright. Now, it looks stupid to run the exact opposite way of where I went last time to grab my missing blood echoes and what I was trying to cross the raptors for. It looks that way, but there's a shortcut now that we could have absolutely grabbed a little bit earlier. However, I am not insane enough to subject myself to crossing this bridge with that brain still up. I was easily able to unlock this a little bit earlier, but I didn't really need to, so there's that. And it's over here. Nope, I don't want that. Yeah, no. Well, that was... As we can clearly see from my not-so-expert gameplay, I can't run in a straight line. And that is very disappointing to me. But it's alright, because I'm determined to grab that choir bell. Leaving it there would be easy, but I'm not crazy enough to leave an item that I'm gonna have to grab eventually. So, we're gonna do this a third time. And this time, with about 100% less death. For me. But at least this time, I am about as prepared as I was last time, so we're just... I'll just rush in. We'll see where this gets me. And then once we have the bell, we're probably gonna die. But that's alright. Because a little bit of death is extremely expected, so... The camera is... No, stay away. Choir bell. Yep. Well, alrighty, I didn't die. Now that was great. I'm so glad I managed to live through that. That's about everything I wanted to do. And this guy. Alright, now the Rosmarius is... Now that was a little uncalled for. But oh well. Now we're doing great. We're doing great. And this isn't the right spot. Except I don't know why there's blue light here, but okay. Alright, well. That worked. And that worked very, very, very well. So now... since I have to go back to the Hunter's Dream anyway, how about we max out the weapon? This is a very satisfying moment, as we now are about to have a maxed out weapon. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the hunter's tools. And we're only missing 1. So we're doing pretty dang good. And now the pistol also has a little bit on it, so we can give some huge damage. Actually, I might be able to do a little bit better. Boost rally potential up by a little bit, so okay. Never mind. Looks like we're doing... Yeah, alright. Never mind. It's alright. Because now, all we have to do is finish ascending the tower. And once we have ascended the tower, that's the last of the mid-dash end game mandatory bosses. So I hate those things with a passion. If those enemies looked familiar to you, then they should be. If they didn't, well, it's also not every day you see black hooded figures with fire. They're typically roaming around with guns. Because why would they roam around with fire? Anyways, time for a decently satisfying portion of this. Oh no. Oh no. I screwed up. I screwed up big time. I screwed up big time. Never mind. I thought I... Hold on. I'm gonna let you run. Oh no. Come on. Keep it going. That's an odd way to turn. There we go. Ah. Hey, hey, ho, ho, our enemies have got to go. Anyways. With the three little piggies crying about their houses in the afterlife, it's time to take on 4 Shadows of Yharnam. Because 3 was not enough. If you thought 3 was enough, then you are absolutely frickin' right. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. The shadows are not darkening the doorstep anymore. Because these guys haven't been a threat since I first tried them. And no, that it was not a flex. That was straight up luck, and I am not about to deny that. Luck goes a long way. But with a skill build, who needs luck? Where are you at? Okay. By the way, absolute joke, I need luck. I'm not about to... Oof. Come on. Keep it going. Okay, alrighty. Come on. Keep it going. Alright. Now, we are able to run up behind and activate a shortcut, because who wants to get another 60,000 blood? Yeah, it was probably somewhere close to 60,000 blood echoes. Because getting those again would be one big pain. Yeah. Anyways, can't get that because of this. So, actually, you know what? For no reason. Let's just get another one. Because why would we keep it? Alright, this is the point where... Oh no. Oh boy. Okay. 62,737. Now that is a great number. That is a great number. And we're gonna spend it on probably one level. No, it looks like we can get two, so let's boost the damage a little bit. Because a damage booster is most certainly necessary.
This was once the workshop.
Yeah. Yes, Scareman, we know you're a creep. Well, maybe I don't need more. But I mean, come on, what's a little more? What's a little more? You can always get a little bit more. Okay. With 9 minutes left. Well, no, 8 minutes left. Let's do a quick run of Murgo No, not the child. The wet nurse. I'm not sick enough to hunt a child. You know, maybe don't quote me on that, actually. It's happened a few times. Alrighty. Come on, back up the wall. Well, that was a little close. Well, keep going. Go on, little baby. Keep it going. The nightmare has been slain. With 2 umbilical cords, we need 1 more. So, before I end the stream, we're gonna take a quick pit stop.
Good hunter, you have come. Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Very well met.
Now, currently, we have most of the weapons available at our disposal. However, there's going to be a little bit of a cleanup run next stream. But I want to make sure I, at the very, very least, have all of the umbilical cords so I can get our desired ending. And once that is done, that will be the end of the stream. Anyways, let's keep going. Kid enemies are so satisfying to kill because the terrible noises they make. Just the terrible noises just need to be stopped. Is it this way? I think it is. Oh, right. If anyone remembers, that would have been that was the guy that we sent a little bit to the wrong place. Not the guy that went to... It's the guy that was eating the other person. Just...
God, I'm nauseous. Have you felt it? It's progressing. I can see things. I knew it. I'm different. I'm no beast. Oh, God, it feels awful. But it proves that I'm chosen. Don't you see how they rise inside my head? It's rather rapturous.
Yeah. In case it wasn't clear enough, the Great Ones basically impregnated her, and now she was carrying a Great One child. So yeah. Oh yeah, but she wasn't the real Yosefka anyway, so I mean, that's Yosefka. Darn. What a pity it was that she had to die. But at the same time, well necessary. But with that, the journey of Noodles GMG and John Not Bloody in the base game of Bloodborne is coming to an end. Of course, though, we do still have a few weapons, a few badges, a few other things to collect, but we'll get there in due time. And in due time, I mean next Tuesday. So join me again next Tuesday when I take on the Upper Cathedral Ward and hopefully get the last of the weapons. Other than the one our beloved friend Gehrman holds. We'll get to him soon. Thank you all for joining the stream, but a special thanks to Crumley and Not a Dog Person, as they have yet again joined and they were interacting with me for at least a little bit, so I greatly appreciate that. I also want to say hey to the two other people watching. Oh, I don't really know. I don't really know if they're still here, but thanks to the 4 of you watching. Thanks to High in Reverse, and thanks to the crazy one with the locomotive. And with that, I bid you adieu.